Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mikal Bridges.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks, B.A. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside.
Here we go.
Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Paul against Morant. With the drive. Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. 4-3. And Morant clears the board. Brooks from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Bridges outside. Crowder finds Ayton. Over Adams. Ayton, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morant against Paul. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely, and he drops it in from the low post. Morant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Crowder. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Booker against Adams. Pass to Bridges. Shot to stop the run. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court, and he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Booker. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Paul against Morant. Here's Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Adams inside. He's against Bridges. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Ayton passes to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Shoots over Jackson. Ayton, no good. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Brooks missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Bridges. And here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Crowder, that's good.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Nice move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Memphis leading. Here's Bane. High arcing shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Over to the wing. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with it. Outside Morant. From deep. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Now Bridges. Up and over Brooks. And again, it's the Suns missing. On the wing, Brooks. Shot to end the cold streak. Good. And the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 8.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Paul into the lane. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Knocks down the long J.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Morant. And he hits it from 9 feet. 6 points for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And it's Paul off the drive. Outside Booker. Bridges against Brooks. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Paul against Morant. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Brooks. And that one hits the back iron. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Bridges right side. Over Brooks. Bridges misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Booker. Morant, no good. Crowder right side. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt?
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. Fires in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Payne on the bounce. First shot won't go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Pass to Kaminsky. Outside Johnson. Count the basket.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And here's Melton.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Suns trailing. Pass to Kaminsky. For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Back to McGee. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Suns 3rd, Memphis 4th.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. That one rolls around and rims out. Memphis leading. Clark with the screen. Here's Tillman. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Jones, defended by Payne. Back to Jones, just 5 on the clock. Clark with a screen on Payne. That one's wide left. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
The Grizzlies shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Tillman with a screen. Here's Jones, hauled in by McGee. Jones has gone 1 for 3 on the night. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Payne. Over Jones. McGee passes to Johnson. Right side Payne. Over Jones. The kick out to Johnson. Kaminsky outside. To end the drought. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. Saric checks in for McGee.
Dario Saric.
1:49 left to play in the first. Melton against Booker. And Melton, here we go. Pass to Tillman. Now Anderson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Now here's Johnson. Anderson covers. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Memphis. .105 left in the opening quarter. The fader. And the basket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Here's Payne. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Clark. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Anderson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Kaminsky. Buried from 15 feet out.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Here's Jones. Charge against Clark. Going inside. It's hauled in by Saric. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And Dario Saric adjusting to a reserve role with the Suns, but he's still a valued contributor.
You need to be starting your role. You know, you're coming from the bench, you know, that's a coach decision. Mentally, I need to prepare for everything. And that was in my mind, you know, come there, try to play fast.
Grant, there is great depth and versatility on this team.
Oh, no question. Exemplified by Saric. Having a skilled forward like him in that second unit helps.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 5. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton with it. Jackson in his pocket. Paul for 3. Drops in the 3. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Paul. And here's Saric for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Bain. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns, JaVale McGee.
Moran against Paul. Outside Morant. Down low. Pass to Bain. Paul against Morant. Pocket 4. Shoots over McGee. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Paul. Shoots over Morant. The rebound by Jackson.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Left side Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Going 2nd overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
On the wing, Crowder. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Brooks. 10 points for him. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Inside, here's Paul. And he gets that one.
Chris Paul.
And now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Jackson. He had 22 in the win against New Orleans.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to McGee over Jackson. McGee's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the 2nd quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Crowder against Brooks. To the paint. Jackson. And it's rejected.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Back to Paul. Over Adams. No good. A bit long that time. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Outside Morant. Here's Bain. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Morant. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And they get it back. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the 2nd. Crowder goes in. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Don't see that much from Crowder, off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Memphis trailing here. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Paul against Moran. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
First free throw is good. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Brooks finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ayton. They get it back. Moran. Paul with some nice D. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Bridges passes to Crowder. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Second, Memphis.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's Bane, coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans. Fires the three. Good. And the setup by Moran. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Nails it from 3. And the Suns lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 12. Jackson with a screen on Crowder. Here's Brooks. The shot misses. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Paul. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Moran. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Brooks. Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. And Adams drops them both.
Steven Adams does all of the dirty work. I mean, all of it. A defensive anchor, and continues to play with tremendous energy on a nightly basis.
Oh, the swat by Adams. And he recovers it from deep. Johnson. Bridges passes to Kaminsky. Here's a three from Paul. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Melton. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Payne's checked in for the Suns. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Here's Jones. Deflected. Now here's Payne. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Kaminsky right side. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Kaminsky's got 5 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Anderson passes to Melton. Back to Anderson. Tillman with a screen. And the bucket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And it's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Booker for 3. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 2.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric checked in. Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. To the middle. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Suns, timeout. Who wants a piece of it?
Phoenix is shooting just around 34% in this game so far. To the inside. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass. Booker's got 11 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Tillman. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Payne, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Johnson. Booker for three. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Anderson passes to Melton. And he drains the quick shot. Melton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Memphis has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, and a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Well, the Suns shooting 48% from the field in this quarter. It's Booker on the wing, beyond the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. They now take the lead. He's got 12.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Payne drives over Jones. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Melton. Here's the teardrop. The second effort. And the layup is up and in. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Left side Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's Saric. Up and in on the layup. Saric has got 5 points.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Clark. From deep. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. We're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end, getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
All right, now we can take a quick look here at the upcoming schedule and what the matchups will be. And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet, a check plus.
Is that how you always got graded, Jack?
Well, that and A plus honor roll. Don't tell nobody that's smart, man. I do have 4 degrees.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Anthony Melton really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Here's Morant, coming off a Suns make. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Morant's got 13.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Bridges. Takes a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Brooks. Covered by Crowder. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Bane. Crowder grabs the miss. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. From downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Booker. Crowder with it. Jackson in his pocket. It's Bridges on the wing. Up and over Brooks. Bridges misses. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's good for 2. Bane's got his second basket on the night.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooks outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Paul finds Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. There's the triple. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Memphis trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And the Grizzlies shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Jackson. All sorts of time, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jackson's got 5 points. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Paul. From 13 feet, down it goes. And the Suns lead by 3. Here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Here's Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
McGee. He's checked in for Booker. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, Phoenix.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Moran. Ayton against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
It's good.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Now I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Morant with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up the 8-footer. Misses off the right iron.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
And Ayton gets it to go.
And the defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off a balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And so it's Memphis with it, coming off a Suns make. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jackson with a screen on Paul, looking to get it going. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Memphis shooting about 42% in the third. Morant finds Adams. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there. The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric checks in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And Payne is subbed in for Bridges. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 8-point game.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Paul, shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Paul with it. He's got 16. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Anderson. Oh, McGee with the block. And here's the fast break. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Suns, JaVale McGee. At the line for one.
He throws good. McGee. Memphis trailing here. Jones with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Outside Jones. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here is McGee. Pass to Paul. Over Melton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And finished off by Anderson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Paul passes to Saric. Here's Payne. Out to the wing. Pass to McGee. And he gets it to go. McGee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Jones. Now Melton, defended by Payne. Anderson against Johnson. Clark with it. 6 to shoot. Outside, Anderson launches it. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Paul to the left wing. Now Payne. Now Saric. He's got 5. And here's Paul. Melton covers. That's good from Paul on the assist by Saric. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And Memphis shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Tillman. Jones with the ball. The shot off that time. Great D that time from McGee. Anderson against Saric. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, still sticks with it.
Dario Saric taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
And scouts continue to scour the globe for talent that could produce in the NBA. Saric, another one of those. Lots of trips to Croatia to bring him over to provide this kind of impact.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Payne. And the second free throw is good. A minute 22 left in the third. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. Buries it down low. Anderson's got 11 points.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Paul. Can't hit from the low block. Pass to Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Driving in. No luck on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Johnson. Paul with a steal. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, Memphis shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Pass to Jackson. That's tipped. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that one's good. Paul's got 24 points.
Well, you know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Kaminsky with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And so it's Memphis with it. Jackson finds some space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Moran against Bridges. Pass to Brooks. Crowder with a steal for the finish. And Crowder with the jam.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Here's Moran. Now here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder inside, defended by Jackson, and it's Crowder missing. Brooks, the pass to Moran, back to Brooks, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Bain. Outside Moran. Crowder with a steal. And they're running. Booker can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Bridges. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one goes in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Paul against Moran. That one's good for 2. Paul's got 28 points for the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Moran. Brooks against Bridges. Now here's Brooks. And he can't get that one. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Brooks with it. Jackson right side. 13 feet out. Excellent D there from Booker. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Here's Paul. And that one drops for him. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And they pick up 2.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Aiden in the high post. Over Adams. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Both shots good from the strike. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA is investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and a player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
Here's Bain. It's blocked. And he gets it back. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
T-shirt time. Your Grizzlies.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Payne comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Shamet in for Paul. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Suns have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Brooks. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And too long on the shot. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Shamet, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Three-pointer, Brooks. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Tries a 10-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And it's Brooks missing. The Suns leading. Up top, Payne. From the elbow. Offensive board. It's Shamet on the wing. Up and over Brooks. Phoenix no good that time either.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Back to Bain. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
It's Shamet on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line, 42% from three as a rookie.
Now here's Morant. There's the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Payne. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's Adams. That one goes. Count it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Up top, Payne. Pounded by Morant. Here's Johnson. Back to Payne. To the paint. Out to Bridges. The three ball. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 6.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
And Memphis shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Double team on Adams. On the wing, Bane. Puts up a three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
It's time for T-shirt. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Payne. And it's Paul in for Shamet. And so here's Phoenix. 3-point lead. Outside Booker from outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the Grizzlies call time here. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Bridges has gone 6 for 14 tonight. Right side Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Now here's Jackson. From 10 feet away. Ooh, Paul with the block. Three-pointer, Bridges. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Crowder right side, shoots over Jackson, and Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And the Grizzlies with possession here. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
For three, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. From deep, Bane. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bridges against Adams. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Pass to Bridges. The shot. Grizzlies with the rebound.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Bane. Launches a three. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Crowder from the arc. That shot, no good. Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
So the Suns win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.